In Turkey, I already spoke about the amazing stuff that Osimhen did. One thing to also notice, I saw some crazy stuff trying to say he missed four big chances. But if you watch the game, a lot of these games is him that did it for himself. I mean, he had one chance cleared off the line by a Belgium defender. There was another chance where he took down the cross and literally single-handedly went through like four Belgium defenders before the goalkeeper made a smart save. So look out for this. And Osimhen continues to be the top goal scorer. Fenerbahce dropped points on Sunday after a 3-3 draw against Kayserispor. Osai Samuel was also at fault for the second goal. He didn't track his player well, but I'll get onto that. So now Galatasaray have a 5 point cushion with I think 5 or 6 games to go. But before that, tomorrow, Osimhen will be playing Konyaspor away in the Turkish Cup semi-final. So look out for that. It'll be nice for him to live with the double before he then plays a Yospor away on Sunday. As I said for Sai Samuel, they're 5 points behind with 6 games to play. Considered a last-minute equalizer. They went 3-2 up, and then Kayserispor scored a last-minute equalizer. To now rub insult into injury, my Milan Skriniar still hit the bar for Fenerbahce after it became 3-3 with a chance to make it 4-3. So better luck next time. And they even drew this game at home. So they've given the advantage back to Galatasaray, who already had the advantage anyway. But next up for them, they play David Okereke's Gaziantep away on Saturday. So let's see what David Okereke and Co can do. Also, Anthony Dennis played 90 minutes for Giuseppe. They drew 1-1 against Besiktas on Sunday. They would also be in action in the Turkish Cup semi-final. They play Trabzonspor away on Thursday, and then they play Istanbul Başakşehir next week, Monday. Zedu Sainz was on the bench, on new sub for Porto in the 2-1 win over Famalicão. They remain fourth in the league, which is disgraceful for Porto. They're the Portuguese league's most successful side alongside Benfica. So just a shame. So look out for what happens with Sainz in the summer, because I'll be very, very surprised if he stays. Although there's a chance that the manager may not stay either. So let's see what goes on regarding that one. I already spoke about Tolu Arokodare's exploits for Genk, even though they lost to Union Saint-Gilloise. Next up for them, they play Royal Antwerp on Wednesday, and then they play Royal Antwerp again on Sunday at home. But the Wednesday game will be away. As I mentioned, Raphael Edika's Club Brugge are now top of the league. They thrashed Ghent 5-0. Jordan Torunariga played in this game and conceded 5 as a Ghent defender. Raphael Edika in superb form as usual. Club Brugge are now top of the league. No surprise considering their form and pedigree. They're the defending champions. You saw how well they did in Champions League, and they just have the muscle. They just have it all. So let's see if they can continue their good form when they play Union Saint-Gilloise at home on Thursday, and then they play Union Saint-Gilloise away on Sunday. As for Jordan Torunariga, they'll be looking to dust themselves up when they play Anderlecht away on Wednesday, before they then play Anderlecht at home on Sunday. In the Greek league, no games for Onyemachi, but they'll be in action against AEK Athens away on Sunday. Remember, they've already clinched the title there. In Scotland, we saw both players start in the Europa League as Rangers lost 2-0 to Athletic Bilbao on Thursday. They didn't have any game in the league over the weekend. So next up for them, they play St. Mirren away on Saturday. In Sweden, Daniel Dagger's Molde play against Bodo Glimt today, 6:15 p.m. You remember Bodo Glimt are now in the Europa League semi-final, which is an unheard of feat for a Norwegian side, and they're just fantastic. So, Daniel Dagger, we wish you well, but it's likely you're going to get thrashed. And of course, we spoke about Sterling Abali's exploits for Chipper United against Kaizer Chiefs. Next up for them, they play Stellenbosch FC away on Saturday. So that's it in terms of the roundup of the players for the past week.